And hi, folks. This has been a horrible Hawaii vacation. I'm always on fire. Run for your lives. Where's my go bag? It's at home, 2,000 miles away. Okay, enough with the humor. Today we're going to talk about the civil defense diet of 1955 to 1962. A lot of people didn't realize at that time, civil defense, they say go to your shelters if you're in an urban area. You caught on guard. It was a surprise attack. Okay. The expected civil defense, you had like less than 30 minutes or less before the bombs dropped, so you should head to that. If you're out about in a town or someplace, you're not prepared. Civil defense and the military was kind of, how can I say it, 1962, from 1955 to 1962, they're a bunch of boneheads. Okay? What they expect, civil defense, was you bring 3 days supply of food. That's canned food and ready to eat food. And what they had in the shelters was based from the last two wars, was Korea and World War II. Unfortunately, they copied not from Americans, but they copied from, guess who? The Japanese and Germans. Okay? A lot of those two countries, Japan and Germany, had some kind of wheat biscuit for carbohydrate. Okay? Or bulk component. Japan, they had kempai, which is a type of hard wheat biscuit, almost similar to graham crackers, tiny little ones. And it was their form of hardtack. Germany had hardtack, and also energy biscuits was basically graham crackers with honey. And also to supply their main component of carbohydrates, they put in either chocolate or hard candy. Now Germany had chocolate and also hard candy. So did Japan. Now the Japanese soldier, if they got kempai and the graham cracker and hard candy in a comfort bag, that means they're on a suicide run and they're going to die. Okay? They wrote home, we're going to die. They issued out this and they gave us hard candies. That means you're going to die. Now, the package is really nice. It came in little cans of hard candy, and they also had graham crackers in a little tin, gas proof. Germans were all in paper bags, and it's like, oh boy. Okay? Both of them gave methamphetamines to their troops, especially Germany, a lot. So back to 1955 to 1962. Civil defense was on a budget. So they figured out until 1962 that they have enough money for food. Now the early 1955 shelters were stocked with sea rations. Okay, and as time progressed, they started switching over to graham crackers. As time progressed, they switched over to combination of graham crackers and hard candies. Okay, they didn't tell the public because they were running out of funds. But the military, in their divine wisdom, saying, after 2 weeks we will get to their shelters, we will supply them with sea rats, and within 4 weeks we will set up feeding station using B rations to feed the populace, because they couldn't do A because it has to be fresh or frozen. B rations to be canned and frozen, okay, but they could feed the populace, not a problem. And they have warehouses and everything else. But the military is kind of like, this is why I hate panels and groups of military thinkers. Okay, you got a bunch of idiots like, how many of us can change a light bulb? They don't think things clearly. Okay? If your supply depots and bases are also attacked, where are you going to get the food? And how are you going to deliver it? And how are you going to set up the tents? That portion of the panel, they did not have a proper answer. Okay? So civil defense decided by 1960, switch over to graham crackers and hard candy for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, and whatever food you bring into the shelter. Now, this will help out the people who were caught off guard on the street and urban centers. People in certain areas that had warning could grab their 3-day supply of food like they're supposed to and bring it to the shelter. All shelters had canned water, not too good, and they could use it as a toilet afterwards. And I'm kind of like, yeah, when they did a test run in 1963, because it was end of 62, 1963, they found out this was a total disaster. Okay, they did it with a bunch of college students. Did not work out all right. They did survive. Total mess. They said it was the worst period of time. Each of the shelters had tranquilizers, a lot of calming pills or sleeping aids to make you relax and lie in your bunk so you don't cause trouble. All right, folks, that's your little history lesson today. Always have some kind of go bag to get out of danger, even on vacation. You don't know what comes up. Remember Where the People Go? The movie? Nobody's ever prepared. And like I said, what's in your pocket, okay, that you carry, because you might lose your go bag or somebody's going to jump you and take your go bag. So what's in your pocket? And I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Have a pleasant weekend. I have doctor's appointment today, and plus my church is holding over here because I trust my group. Mahjong. Yeah, tired. Like I said, I'm busy. I push myself too hard. So remember, long live the Republic, grow a garden, get to know your community, get out of that 50-mile trap. And remember, everything on YouTube is an illusion. Social media is an illusion. Get outside and talk to people. Okay? You're not alone. God bless. Long live the Republic. Grow a garden. Learn how to process and cook. Bye now.